Hello students, welcome to the second video lesson of lesson number 15. Name of the lesson, as you all know, transport and communication. In the first video we had seen what is the meaning of traveling, what is the meaning of the word transport, and what are the points that we consider while choosing a means of transport. In this video we are going to see types of transport. So let us see. There are three types of transport: land, air and water. Let us read about these three types of transport. So how many types of transport we have? Three: land, air and water. We will see one by one. First of all, we will have land transport. So what is the meaning of the word land transport? Cycles, rickshaws, auto rickshaws, motorcycles, scooters, cars, buses, trucks and trains are vehicles for traveling on land. So all these things, they run on land. We use all these vehicles for traveling on land. Trains are a comfortable means of traveling long distances. There are different types of trains. For example, passenger trains and goods trains. Train is also one of the means of transport, and it is a type of land transport. It comes under land transport, and we use trains for traveling long distances. In trains we have different types of trains. The first one is passenger trains, the other one is goods trains. You must be knowing. Passenger train is the one in which the people travel, and the goods train is the one in which goods are carried. Goods trains are used for carrying different types of goods over long distances. For example, coal, wooden logs and grains. Goods trains are also used for carrying animals like cows and buffaloes. So, why do we use goods trains? We use goods trains for carrying different types of goods over long distances. Suppose you have to carry coal from Jharkhand to Uttar Pradesh. So what do we use? We use goods trains. So apart from that, goods trains are also used for carrying animals like cows and buffaloes. Goods trains, they also carry cows and buffaloes. Now, trains run on railway tracks. We all know trains, they run on railway tracks. In some places it is difficult to make railway tracks. Here buses, trucks and cars are used. You must be knowing there are some places where we don't have railway tracks. Why? Because it is difficult to make railway tracks there. So in such places, what do we use? We use these things. Buses, trucks and cars, they are used as a means of traveling. In some big cities, there are trains known as metro. Metro trains connect different parts of a city. So where do we have metro trains we have in big cities. In big cities like Kolkata, Delhi and Mumbai, such cities we have metro trains. And metro trains, they connect the different parts of a city. As it is a very big city, so to go from one part of a city to another part, we use metro trains. These trains are very useful for people for traveling to their workplace every day. These metro trains, they are very useful for people to travel to their workplace. Some vehicles on land are pulled by man. For example, cycle and rickshaw. You all know cycle and rickshaw, they are pulled by man. They are pulled by a human being. There is no engine is there. There are some vehicles which are pulled by animals like bullock cart, horse cart and camel cart. There are some vehicles which are pulled by animals like bullock cart, horse cart. You all know that. In the bullock cart we have a bullock who pulls the vehicle. Other vehicles have engines. Other than these vehicles, they have engines. Example, car, scooter, auto rickshaw and bus. You all must have seen all these vehicles, car, scooter, auto rickshaw and bus, they have an engine and it runs on fuel. But the auto rickshaw is pulled by the man, and Tonga is you can see in the picture as well. Cycle rickshaw, it is pulled by a man. Horse cart, it is pulled by a horse, an animal. And auto rickshaw, it runs on engine, on fuel. Now we have air transport. What is the meaning of the word air transport? By using air transport, people can travel from one part of the world to another in a very short time. You know, we can travel via air also using aeroplane. So that kind of transport is known as air transport, and it is used to travel from one country to another, or one part of the world to another part. In other words, we can say to travel very large distances, to travel very far away places, we use air transport. Air is the fastest mode of travel. It is the fastest mode of travel. Aeroplane, they are very fast. They are very fast. You can cover longer distances in a very short time using aeroplanes. It is very expensive. At the same time, it is very expensive. Though it is very fast, but it is very expensive. The other modes of transport are much cheaper as compared to the air transport, as compared to the aeroplanes. The other modes of transport, that is the land transport we have. Land transport means the trains, the car, the buses, they are a lot cheaper. But air transport using aeroplane, it is very expensive. A large passenger plane is called an Airbus. So what is an Airbus? It is a large passenger plane. It is an aeroplane which is a large passenger aeroplane. It is called an Airbus. There are cargo planes for carrying goods by air. Just like we have passenger trains and goods trains in the train category, in the same way we have Airbus and cargo planes. Airbus is the one which carries people, human beings, and the cargo plane is the one which carries goods goods by air. The place where passenger and goods are loaded and unloaded is known as an airport. The place where goods and human beings, they are loaded and unloaded, that is known as airport. So airport is the place where we board the aeroplane or get off from the airplane. Astronauts travel into space in space shuttles. So you all must be knowing who is an astronaut. Astronaut is the person who goes into the space using a space shuttle. Just like we travel using air from one place to another, when we have to travel from one place to another using air, we use aeroplane. In the same way, when you have to go into the space, you have to use a special kind of plane which is known as space shuttle. An astronaut is the person who goes into the space. So I hope you all have understood whatever I have explained from types of transport up to here. Please go through the video, and if you find any doubt, you can ask me in the school app or in the online class. Till then, what you have to do, go through the lesson once more. Study well. Thank you.